Guys, what is going on? I hope you guys are well. So, Floyd Mayweather wins majority of the Fighter of the Decade awards. Also takes the richest athlete of the decade. Floyd Mayweather is winning. He's winning in life. What a game plan he managed to come out with. A lot of you have been critical that he's been runner of the decade or that he's only fought half of the decade. Well, this man's laughing to the bank. He's the richest athlete of the decade as well. You know, he's made a shed load of money. Very good businessman, very smart, and made himself a shed load of money. I think, you know, just that aspect alone needs to be respected. I think Floyd Mayweather's taken his career earnings to another level. And let's not forget, this is a guy that you know, people hated throughout his career, yet he still managed to make that kind of money, which is phenomenal, really phenomenal. Floyd Mayweather is probably one of the most hated champions in history, but when you can generate the kind of money that man can generate, who cares? Floyd Mayweather took boxing earnings and boxing purses to another level. This guy was the reason why maybe boxing purses today are what they are. You know, he brought another dimension to boxing purses. This guy started earning 200-300 million of a fight, which was unheard of. No fighter in history has ever done that, earning 200-300. And let's not forget, Floyd was a welterweight. So, you know, that must be respected. The fact that Floyd Mayweather made so much money throughout his career, the fact that he stayed undefeated, you know, and yes, he did pick and choose towards the back end of his career, especially. You know, he started to pick when he fights the fights, but let's not forget, he fought everybody, 50-0. And I personally think that model that he came up with and the way his career was so perfect and the way he planned it so perfectly, I don't think we're ever going to get another guy that's going to be able to do that. Make so much money out of the game and be able to play the boxing game as well as Floyd Mayweather. Max Kellerman's alluded to this many times. I think the way the game that Floyd Mayweather's played, the way he's played the game is unbelievable. I don't think we're going to get anyone as smart as that. You know, he was so smart in and out the ring, which meant his perfect boxing record and the millions and millions of dollars that he made throughout his career, which, like I said, is startling. The guy's made more money than Ronaldo and Messi in the decade. And bearing in mind, this guy doesn't endorse any brands either. You know, he doesn't, like Ronaldo and that are sponsored by Nike and etc. He's not sponsored by anyone. He promotes his own brand. These are all through career earnings. You got to realize most sportsmen, like Pacquiao even, a lot of his earnings are through like endorsements, right? Floyd Mayweather doesn't endorse any brand. So he doesn't get paid. He doesn't get paid through endorsements. Well, that's what he says anyway. I know that he doesn't endorse Nike, or he doesn't, you know, he has the money team. That's his own brand. Where someone like Pacquiao, for example, he's probably endorsed by Nike. I think Nike took away his endorsement because some of the comments that he made. But I'm pretty sure a lot of Manny Pacquiao's earnings are through endorsements. And that's where he makes so much money. Whereas Floyd Mayweather, it's solely just career earnings. It's solely just what he makes through the boxing room, which is obviously a lot more than any other fighter. No other fighter is making 200-300 million in any combat field. You know, you can't tell me any fighter that's making that kind of money. So Floyd is an exception where he was able to do that because he knew he was making so much money. But yeah, I think what he's done in the sport, I think it needs to be respected. I think a lot of people hate on him and a lot of people love to play down on him. But I think you've got to, at the end of the day, look at what the man's achieved. You know, he won Fighter of the Decade this decade. He was also the richest athlete of the decade. Whether you think he was Fighter of the Decade or not, that's debatable. But the richest athlete, that's proven in numbers. You know, Forbes and all of that proven that he was the richest athlete of the decade. You know, head and shoulders above everybody else. And to be honest, that's saying something. The richest, not just the richest boxer, the richest athlete of the decade. You know, which is a phenomenal achievement. But leave your thoughts. Let me know what you think, guys. And guys, remember to please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.